All new at 5, mangled alligator carcasses popping up in neighborhood canals. This is what it looked like today in the Caribbean Canal in Fort Myers Shores. The body of a gator with its head, tail, and feet gone.
Wink News reporter Jillian Haggerty tells us neighbors just want to know where these carcasses are coming from.
Neighbors I spoke with say they don't know how the 3 dead alligators got into the canal right here, but they are assuming it either floated down or it got thrown in. And when I reached out to the Florida Fish and Wildlife, they had no idea about this happening or had an incident report put in for it, but they are going to be looking into it.
My wife and I were just coming down for a little boat cruise Saturday evening, and we saw something floating in the middle of the canal here. At
first, Jason and his wife assumed it was a large dead fish, but taking a closer look and the smell, they realized it was several dead alligators.
Medium-sized alligator, that head was missing, tail was missing, the feet were missing. The neighbor came out, we were talking, he said, "What are those over there?" And I went over there and there were 2 more.
The 2 others were smaller alligators, both missing their heads, tails, and feet. Jason says he lived here for 2 years and that's the first time he's seen this. But for neighbor Jim, who lives here next to the seawall, says this is the second time he's seen this.
About a year to 2 years ago, I saw one.
And Jim just wants to know who did this and why.
I'm thinking I wish I could find out who it was that was dumping them in there.
On Saturday, when he went over by the seawall to get a better look, he told me he saw tire marks in the grass.
And I started thinking, and I think I saw like tracks in the grass over there, or like a vehicle been over there close to the wall. And maybe they just threw them out, you know, and took off.
And both neighbors agree it's upsetting to see this happen.
Yeah, they shouldn't do that. I've had them under my dock. Somebody's feeding them, and that's why they come down here.
It's been bothering her since. It really has, so that's why she had us reach out, you know, to see if there's something to stop this.
As I mentioned before, I reached out to FWC and they were not aware of the alligators. But if you are caught killing alligators out of season, you could get up to 5 years in prison or a $5,000 fine. Reporting in Fort Myers Shores, Jillian Haggerty, Wink News.